Hello, welcome back to Godly Play. I'm so happy you could come back today. It's been a while since we had a new story. Did you know we're in a new season of the church? It's called Ordinary Times. That doesn't sound too exciting after Easter and Pentecost, does it? But ordinary doesn't mean anything bad. It just means it's a time of growing and learning. And when you think of that, it makes a lot of sense that the color for ordinary times is green. Just like the summer grass growing out in your front lawn. So, are you ready for a new story? I know I am. We're going to be featuring some of my favorite stories, and my friend Ella Mason is going to be joining me, and she'll be telling you some stories about the saints. So that's what we have to look forward to in the weeks ahead. But today, I have one of my favorite stories, and I hope you'll enjoy it too. Let's get started. I'm sitting here quiet, comfortable. Got Ellie back here. She's just silly. Let's see what we have today. Ooh, got another one of these pretty gold boxes. You know, the color gold makes me think that there must be something important in this box. Something pretty special. You know, parables are really special and important. I wonder if this box might have a parable inside. You know, it could be a gift too. It looks kind of like a gift. I like gifts. How about you? You know, parables, they're a gift from Jesus. He gave you this gift before you were ever born, and you get to keep it forever. Well, what else about this? Well, it has a lid on it, doesn't it? Like I can't just get right in there. That's another thing to know about parables. Sometimes they're hard to get into, but because they're important, because they're special, and because they're a gift from Jesus, you know, let's take some time and see if we can figure out how to get in here. Let's get started. Look at this. I wonder what this is. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's brown. Anything? Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here to help me get ready. Just some things for telling the story. Let's see about getting ready. Put this here. Wow, it must be a big story, right? But that's a lot of brown. Like it's brown everywhere. So I don't have anything else to get ready. I guess it's time to get started. So, here we go. Long ago, there lived a man who said such amazing things and did such wonderful things that people started to follow him. And as they followed along, they would talk and listen to his stories. And oftentimes, he would tell a story about a kingdom. Well, it wasn't the kingdom that they lived in. It wasn't a kingdom that they had ever visited. And actually, they'd never even heard of a kingdom like this before. They were just filled with curiosity, so they would ask him, "Please tell us more about the kingdom of heaven. What is it like?" And one time when they asked him this is how he answered. The kingdom of heaven is like a sower who goes out to sow seeds. Now, a sower, you can maybe think of him as a farmer or a gardener, somebody who plants things. So we had the sower, and the sower started to scatter seeds out upon the path. Well, the birds of the air were watching, I guess, and they saw the seeds on the path, and they flew down. Oh, and they feasted on those seeds. They ate, and they ate, And they ate. They ate all the seeds. But the sower wasn't finished. Next, the sower scattered some seeds upon some rocks. Well, the seeds tried to grow their little roots down between the rocks, but it was so hard and tight. And they tried to grow up, and then the sun came out. It was so hot, they just kind of shriveled up and died. But he wasn't done. Next, he cast some seeds upon some thorns. Well, the seeds started to grow, and they tried to work their way down around the thorns, and the thorns just grew up, and they just kind of strangled those seeds down, and they died. But he wasn't done. And then he came to good earth, and he sowed the seeds in the good earth. And the seeds found their way down into the good earth and established roots and then grew up, and they were nourished and they grew until a beautiful harvest was had. And they came along and they cut down the harvest. And there was 30, 60, 100 bushels. I wonder who this really is. I wonder if he has a name. I wonder what those seeds are too. I wonder if the sower was surprised when the birds came and ate the seeds. I wonder how happy he was about that. What would you think? But I also wonder if the birds were happy about it. And I wonder that when the seeds were trying to grow in the rocks and the sun came out, where was the sower? What was he doing? And what about when the seeds were trying to grow in the thorns and were getting choked? Where was the sower? What was he doing? And even here with the good earth, did he stay here? What was he doing? I don't know. And the harvest, what was it? Was it 30, 60, 100? Was it like that? Or was it like this? Or like that? Or like that? I wonder which way it was. What do you think? Where was the greatest harvest? I wonder what you think about the sower and the different fields and the harvest and the seeds. I wonder if you've ever planted anything or planned anything. If you've ever had to harvest after your hard work. I wonder if you're the sower or the seeds or the harvest or the earth. I wonder where we are in this story. What do you think? Well, I'm going to let you think about that together. And I hope you'll spend some time talking about the story and wondering about the story and working with it together. And when you're done, have some time, have your feast time together, have a little snack, some juice or milk or something good to drink. And take some time before you draw your godly playtime to a close to sit and offer up your thanksgivings as well as the concerns of your heart. Because I don't want you to ever forget that whatever you're thinking or saying, God is listening to you because God loves you so very much. So don't forget that, and don't forget to come back next week. In between, have a great time. I love you, and I'll see you next time.